you're wondering, Fatty does diversity training during the day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, your next comedian tonight, give a warm welcome to Fritz. Fritz.
Man, it's great to be here. I live in Bali, Indonesia, but I'm from the area, and I love coming back to Philadelphia. Philadelphia is the only place in the world where everyone knows the lyrics to the Rocky theme. It's been 30 years since I've lived in Philadelphia, but I still read the Philly sports page every day because I like to be angry. In Asia, we call it American football. And this Sunday, the American football Eagles are playing Washington. Now, Washington's got two great wide receivers, the rookie from Penn State, Dodson, and that Eagle killer, McLaurin. But their leading receiver is named Curtis Samuel, who I know nothing about. But I can assume, since Carson Wentz is his quarterback, that he must be very white. A little more Ertz, a little less Alshon. After the Eagles held the Vikings to 7 points, my dad was still complaining that our defense didn't get enough sacks. I'm like, come on, Dad. That's like sleeping with an Asian supermodel and complaining about the penis. They're not very big over there. I already know what you guys are thinking. Like, I'm the fat, middle-aged white guy living in Asia. And you're right. Like, I'm living there for the hot and beautiful food. I'm the only white guy who's lived in Southeast Asia for 15 years who has been married 3 times. But I've lived in Asia so long, I told jokes about rice. But only white rice jokes, not brown rice. Because there's nothing funny about racism. My girlfriend asked me how I want my rice cooked. I said, carefully? I didn't know there were options. She can cook rice 24 different ways, which is like a lot more ways than I even know how to have sex. But that's Asia. You know, rice is hard and sex is affordable. Rice is such a part of Indonesian culture that they have different words for rice when it's uncooked, babas, when it's cooked, nasi, and when it's digested, brown rice. That was a complete hack joke. It was a complete hack joke. But you can learn so much about a culture by its vocabulary. Like Indonesia, it's just a bunch of tropical islands. And on those islands, in Indonesian, I know 12 words for slow, and 1 word for fast, and 27 for hooker. Being a fat sugar daddy is like being a Sept bus. Good for the local economy, but nobody wants to get on. That was my opening. We don't have buses where I live. It's all motorbikes. And recently I was in a motorbike accident. And as soon as I was in the motorbike accident, I started getting ads, you know, those ads, targeted ads for things that would have been helpful before the accident. You know, like medical insurance, new tires, erectile dysfunction. Like, why can't we have predictive ads? Like, the algorithm's gotta know my future. You know, bankruptcy attorney, diapers, new Asian singles in my area. Because we have predictive text, and predictive text is amazing. Like, I'll just go onto Tinder and I'll start typing and it'll complete my sentence. Like, wow, babe, you're so hot. I'm starting to grab my wallet. Of course, I'll pay extra for the Uber. A lot of, when I'm healing now from the accident, and my doctor said I should eat vegan. Now, I didn't want to hear that answer, so I got a second opinion. And I went to a Balinese doctor, Phila, and he said all I need to do was pray. And again, I was looking for something more concrete, so I asked my mom. And she said I need a wife. You know, I need someone to take care of me. So here I am in Bali, healing, and my choices are eat, pray, love. It's like I'm Julia Roberts, but with a better rag. the doctor's advice and I started eating vegan. And I think you can tell I started eating vegan because it's pretty obvious because I'm talking about it. Being vegan is like owning a Tesla. And you don't tell every single person you know, does it even count? But since I've started eating vegan, it's been wonderful. I've been sleeping better, I have more energy, my vagina smells great. A lot of people don't know that Indonesia is the largest Muslim country in the world, Muslim majority country in the world. And I learned living in Indonesia that Islam is a beautiful, peaceful religion. And I learned living there, beautiful, peaceful religion is the only thing I'm allowed to say about Islam. When I booked my plane ticket home on Qatar Air, because in Indonesia they promote the halal meals. But I learned if I switched my country, I get different offers from Qatar. Like if I say I'm Australian, on the site they promote free drinks. If I'm French, unlimited complaint cards. If I'm Russian, I can pick my seat and also occupy the seat next to mine. Too soon? All right, but I'm on the USA. When I click on USA, it just starts chanting, USA, USA. Now, when I lived in America, I loved the USA chant in an ironic way. Like it's so bad that it's good, like Hall & Oates. But now that I live overseas, I love that USA chant in a guilty pleasure way. Like nobody else likes it, but I love it, like Hall & Oates. Man, it's so great to hear me able to do Hall & Oates jokes. I was going to do some Ben Simmons jokes, but I just didn't have the courage to take that shot. But I do love being here in Asia. I'm a size 7XL. Here in Bucks County, I'm a medium. A small when I go to Q-Mart. I think I'm running out of time. So let me just end with a quick joke. Yeah, it's great to be here. It's great to be here. The plastic straws trip me out because we don't have plastic straws. They're illegal in Bali. And you guys, I love plastic straws. And it's so problematic. Because, admitting you like plastic straws is like admitting you're casually racist. It's not a popular opinion, but I'm not the only one. Right, that's a bad joke. I'm a bad person. I stop at yellow lights. Right! All right, that's my time. We're seeing the turn.
All right, good to meet you. Thank you, Fritz. Folks, we're going to keep this rolling. Our next comedian is Kyle Ziegler. Kyle, give it up for Kyle.